Our next presenter, I always look forward to his major project presentations because our next presenter is typically a very soft-spoken gentleman. And so I don't hear a lot in the classroom, unless he's sitting next to Micah. But he always impresses. He's got this Clark Kent syndrome. It's like Clark Kent by day, but when it's presentation time, he comes out. It's amazing. So please welcome Ethan Marquez.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My 8th grade project is on how to use a green screen. A green screen is a tarp that people use to put special effects behind them for movies, TV shows, news, and even photography. The most famous use is the weatherman, and he stands in front of a green screen and he watches a little screen that we see on TV so he knows where to point. But the green screen is mostly used in movies. Why I wanted to learn this topic is because I always wondered how it worked, and I always used to say to myself, wow, how do they do that? So I checked it out. Some people say, why is the green screen green? Well, it's green because it does not match human skin color, and green pops out the color, so it is easy to edit over. You do not want to wear green in front of a green screen because it would be invisible and it would just look like a floating head. So the green screen was created in the 1930s by a man named Larry Butler, and he was a director. He wanted to take filmmaking to another level. So he noticed that camera tricks and stop action were not really realistic. So he created the green screen. He used the green screen in his movie called The Thief of Baghdad, and that was the first movie to ever have the green screen used in it. So I thought, how would I be able to use the green screen? So I decided I was going to make a news commercial. I wanted something that was simple and fast because I'm still a beginner, and I just didn't have enough of the technology and stuff. I borrowed my equipment from my dad's friend, so I had to be really careful with that, and it came with everything I needed. It came with a really big green screen, three 5400 watt fluorescent lights, and it was easy to set up the material, but kind of hard in a way because you want the lighting to be perfect. And I had to take out all the wrinkles in the green screen, but if you don't, it makes it have shadows. So that's why I had one of the fluorescent lights and I put it behind me so it would reflect on the green screen, so it takes out most all the shadows. And you do not want to have any other sunlight to come in to the room, so I closed all the curtains and the blinds. I needed to make a spot on the ground where I would stand and act, because if I was too close to the green screen, there would be a shadow. So I need to stand in a position where there is no shadow and not too close to the camera. After setting up my material, I needed to make a storyboard. A storyboard is like a comic, but with no words. So I drew my storyboard, what my film would look like. After the storyboard, I needed a script. Like a script for the words I am going to say. So I wrote down a script to match my storyboard. One of the most important things about my project is the sound. You do not want to use the sound on your mic on your camera because it would sound really echoey and it will pick up sound from all around. So I used a lapel mic with a digital recorder, so it will only record my voice. Now I was ready to film. The filming was not too hard. I only did it for like half a day, and my filming was over after that. Now I got to the most difficult part, editing. Editing is the most important part in this project. The editing cannot have any misses, it needs to be perfect. I used an editing software called Pinnacle 12. It was confusing at first, but I started to get it as I went on. What I needed to do was make one scene at a time, and when I make all the scenes, I put it in the main editing area to rearrange and connect all the scenes together. When making one scene, there was several spots, and one of them was the background, which is green screen, sound, music, text, and main image. I had to put together all these parts, and I turned off the sound from the camera, and I put in my voice that was recorded, so I would play that. After all that was done, I put all my scenes in the main editing area, and I rearranged it and connected them all together, and I put transitions and background music. I was finally finished with my film, and I will show you at the end. It was very fun making a film with the green screen, but like I said, it was very difficult in some areas. It was a great experience. I learned a lot from this project, and I'm very happy because now I know about green screen. I would definitely do another movie again, and probably more after that, and I recommend you all to try it out. And now is my news commercial. I hope you enjoy.
Ethan's news that you can use. Ethan with the weather. Ethan with traffic. Ethan with location. Ethan with sports. This is what you wake up to. This is Ethan with the weather. And he will tell us if it's sunny, cloudy, rainy, snowy, or even stormy. Here he is. And it is sunny. Today, on Highway M30, two cars and an ice cream truck. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the police think the cause was Rocky Road. And what you see behind me is the new Tokyo Sky Tree. And now the biggest tower in the whole world. It opened on May 22nd, 2012, and it is 2,080 feet tall. The Golden Valley Eagles did a great job this year. At the end of the year, they knew how to use teamwork and friendship to win games and solve problems. This is Ethan's News, so stay tuned. It's coming up next.
took about 2 weeks, but most of it was editing because it's really important and I have to put in a lot of time. So it was like about 1 to 2 hours a day.
Why did you choose to do a news thing?
Well, it was, I kind of wanted to do that because there's a lot of news, like the weather guy doing it a lot. So I wanted to try that, but so, and it was fast because I'm not like a professional or anything yet. So.
How hard was it to do?
It was pretty hard. The acting and the filming was not that hard, but the editing was very hard.
Why do I have a nice smile?
What?
Why do I have a nice smile?
What?
Why do I have a nice smile?
Green screen?
Oh, I learned many things. I learned most about it, and it was really cool.
For one or two more.
So did you write the rocket one?
Yes.
Was it hard not to laugh while you were trying to read the script?
I laughed a lot. There was a lot of bloopers in it.
How did it take to get it?
What?
Good job, Callum.
I'll take the question. Mom's allowing it to pass here. I just wanted to know, what would you prefer to be in front of the camera or behind the camera?
Like,
Like the editing half, do you prefer that or being the one being filmed? What would you prefer?
I like the editing. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
How big is the green screen?
It's pretty big. It's probably like we hung it up on this like bar, and it still hung down for like another like 3 feet. So